Now somebody said I'm wearing the wrong colors here. I thought they're just shooting me from this far up here, really, what's going on here, but I guess I may have the wrong colors. I want to know, let's go back here, how did you happen to get a seat here? How much did this cost you?
None.
Nothing. How come you brought you knew to bring the chair with you, huh? Who's going to win?
The Pacers.
How much? How many points? You're not sure. You think about it, and we'll come back to you. How did you know to bring the chairs down here?
We heard it advertised on TV and on the radio station.
So, what are they doing? They're all out here. Look at all of these folks sitting out here. They're ready to go because it's on the big screen, and it doesn't cost a thing. Going to be here until the game goes on, and it comes up on the big Jumbotron, so you really ought to enjoy it. Are they ready to go? I mean, this is just a great night. The rain so far is staying north and east, and we hope it stays away from our area. We'll continue to monitor that too, but look at all of the folks upstairs, and you can kind of check out the clouds up there and the pictures at the arena as we get ready to go. That's it from right down here in the cheap seats, I guess, in front of the Jumbotron. Back over to Anna John.
That hat behind you is kind of like its own little weather vane.
That's right. That's our little boomer girl back there. Well, you know what? We have to take a look at what has happened right to the Pacers up until this point to bring us to Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. For more on that, let's go to Eyewitness News sports reporter Chris Stow. Chris.
Welcome back inside Market Square Arena. Man, things are really starting to heat up. I'm going to guess more than half the seats are filled up. The folks are starting to get a little stir crazy, just like the ones outside. Can you believe it was almost 5 weeks ago when the playoffs started? It seems like they've just gone like that. The Pacers are 2 games away from going to the Eastern Conference Finals, and then they go on to the NBA Finals. Let's find out how they got to this point. Game 6 between the Bulls. The playoffs begin with a bang. The Pacers make the Cavs look like the team of rookies they are, winning Game 1, 106-77. The Pacers need 4 games to advance. They win the series in Cleveland, then sit and wait for the Knicks Heat winner. The Knicks come to Indy for Game 1 of the semifinals. After a 5-day layoff, the Pacers a little rusty. The Knicks build a 19-point first-half lead. Never fear, the bench is here. Jalen Rose and Travis Best combined for 36 points. The bench wins Game 1, 93-83. On to the Big Apple with a 2-love lead. Mark Jackson does a little shimmy with the Pacers up 8 in the third. The Knicks, who don't appreciate the gesture, come back and win Game 3, 83-76. Game 4, the Knicks build a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, but Rick Smits shoots the Pacers back into the game. And then Reggie's first monster 3 this postseason sends the game to overtime. Pacers win 118-107. Game 5, the Pacers clinch a berth in the Eastern Conference Finals with a 99-88 win at MSA. With the shimmy on the shelf, Mark Jackson's son fills in as the Pacers get ready for a showdown with the Bulls. The Pacers fall into an 0-2 hole as the Bulls take games 1 and 2 in the Windy City. Game 3, Reggie Miller adds another legendary fourth quarter to his resume. With a sprained ankle, Miller scores 13 fourth-quarter points. Pacers win Game 3. Memorial Day, Game 4, another day for Pacer memories. The Bulls build a 12-point second-half lead, but somehow the Pacers fight back, and then the shot we'll never forget.
Harper's on Miller. McKee gets it in the Miller for the win. It's there! 4/10 of a second.
What an unbelievable shot by Reggie Miller. Don, we're not going to show Game 5 highlights. For the Pacers, there were no highlights.
I'll tell you what, a lot of coaches like to do that. If play a lousy game, we aren't looking at it. We'll just forget about it and go on to the next. I really think what's key here, Chris, is if they believe that it's just one game, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, more Smits. We definitely have to have Smits. As I said earlier in the cast here, if Smits gets the ball, is effective down low, Reggie's going to be that much more effective, and we'll probably get something out of Mullen.
Yeah, when Smits shows up, the Pacers usually win. Stop Pippen. You know you're not going to stop Jordan. If you stop Pippen, slow him down, that is also key. Another big key, Don, Tony Kukoc has been playing great. He has played at a new level, really, this Eastern Conference Finals.
Dale Davis has to do a better job on him, and I know he will. Will the home crowd be a factor? Only if the Bulls don't kill him right off the get-go. If the Pacers get into the ball game, I think the crowd will be a huge factor.
Well, we sure hope that crowd comes to life in just about, a half hour, so I'm sure they will. Don Hyde, Chris Stout, let's send it back outside Market Square Arena to Ann and John.
All right, thank you very much, Chris. And we have about 20 minutes to go before tip-off. Keep it right here. The only place you can see the game is on Channel 13. Pacers and the Bulls, Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
I think the crowd already has come alive. Oh, look at that. The littlest Pacer fans. Aren't they sweet? Let's go back up to Chopper 13. Roger's got his eye on everything.
We sure do. Thanks a lot, Ann. We're up here in Chopper 13. We'll give you a view outside the window here looking down at Market Square Arena. And traffic seems to be flowing pretty well. It looks to me like most of the people that were working downtown that decided to go to the game just stayed. You're looking at a shot of Alabama outside the arena, and traffic's moving real smoothly. Heading south. Obviously, Market Street is closed in between Alabama and Delaware, but the traffic's flowing pretty smoothly. And otherwise, we looked at 65 and 70 as it rolls in to the Market Street, Ohio Street exit, and traffic's moving no problem at all over there. And the parking lots are beginning to fill up pretty much everywhere around the arena, and doesn't look like much of a problem at all for folks making it into the game as we approach maybe the 20-25 minutes before tip-off. We'll send it back down to you, Anna John.
All right, people wanted to get down here in plenty of time. Who can blame them?
Hey, there's a great street party going on right now. You can hear some of it behind us, and you can see some of the fans preparing for this big game in Pacers history, Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It begins in a little more than 15 minutes from now.
It is do or die time. Pacers backs against the wall. We're back with more of our pregame special.
Do it.
McKee gets it in the middle for the win.
149 a month puts you in a new 98 Sonoma from GMC. Serious savings. 149 a month takes the sports car of pickups home. Your Central Indiana GMC truck and dealers are on a mission to beat the competition at the only game that matters. Low monthly payments. Now, lease a loaded new 1998 Sonoma SLS for only $149 a month. $149 a month puts you in a new Sonoma. Serious savings from your Central Indiana GMC truck and dealer.
If you're gonna stop someone's hiccups, stop someone's hiccups.
Thank you, dear.
If you're gonna get a deal, get a deal. 2 Hardee's Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Biscuits for only $2. 2 made-from-scratch biscuit breakfasts, just $2 at Hardee's. If you're gonna go all out.
Because of our name, some people think our stores must be huge. Actually, the biggest thing about our stores is the amount you save.
The Men's Warehouse.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
We've got it. It's the Weekend Spectacular at Lazarus with spectacular savings store-wide. Right now, only at Lazarus. We've got it.
New cell phone, huh?
Got it for free. Hello? Oh, free call waiting. Free activation.
You could sign up with a lot of cellular companies and still not get everything Ameritech gives you for $24.95.
Detailed billing. Shh. Don't move. You're sitting on the one with free minutes.
Get free nights and weekends for 1 year, free phone, call waiting, and detailed billing, all for $24.95 from Ameritech.
Market Square Arena beginning to fill up now as Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals nears. Now, I understand we've gotten a few calls at the television station talking about our wardrobe tonight, that we're wearing a little bit of black, a little bit of red, but let me tell you something. This happens to be the colors of our station's logo, but that in no way implies any allegiance to the Bulls whatsoever. In fact, I think that the red and black, it's safe to say, does not reflect the opinions of staff or management at WTHR in any way, shape, or form. We are all bleeding blue and gold as we enter into this very important game for the Pacers.
Absolutely. And you can see the crowd is going wild behind us. You know, they call Reggie Miller the clutch player. They say he can usually come up with the big shot when we really need it. We've looked back in our archives and found that to be pretty much the case. Now that's what we want to see tonight. Let's hope Mr. Big Shot can come up with a few.
Boy, he's done it so many times. No reason to believe that he can't do it tonight in Game 6 of the Finals. The Game 7 is going to be Sunday after we take care of business here tonight. Game 7 in Chicago. One of the things that's going to be a factor is the fans. So many fans here tonight, so many people fired up for this game. Let's go back to Anita Smith, who's on the ground here at City Market, for more on that. Anita?
Well, take a look at all these fans we have gathered out here on Market Street and closed off Market Street, and these folks are going to sit here and watch the game on a Jumbotron television. And here I am. Check this out. I found myself a lawn chair, you guys. But you know what? Come on up here. Come on up here. Everybody here is a Pacers fan except this guy. Who are you rooting for? Huh? Who are you rooting for? See, oh, you changed. He changed. I think his mom made him change. Let me ask you something. How much did you pay for these seats?
$0.
$0. What a good deal. Is this mom?
Yep.
So this was her idea?
Yep.
What made you think of it?
I just wanted to be down here with all the excitement of the Pacer game because we know that they're going to beat the Bulls.
Ready for a good time, ready to see a victory out here under a beautiful night. It is an absolutely beautiful night, and the folks out here are certainly ready to enjoy themselves. Lawn chairs, blankets, they got their coolers out here, and they're ready. I'll send it back to you guys. I'm going to sit here and have some fun.
All right, you do it, Anita. Thank you very much. Now, this is a great night for a party. Let's hope the party continues once the game starts as well.
My heart has been stolen by yet another baby with a prediction. Yeah, it's going to be a big night for the Pacers, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely. She's applauding.
Hooray. That's little Jocelyn. Thanks for joining us, sweetie. You're wearing the right colors.
Future pacemate right here. You know, game 6 is going to begin in just about 10 minutes from now, so stay right here on Channel 13, the only place to see the big game.
Profession known the world over, S&K brings you Italy in suits crafted from Super 100's Italian fabrics by the finest European tailors. At S&K, they're half what you'd expect to pay at two for under $350. So come to S&K.
Melrose Place is off the air all summer. But hey, we've got Suddenly Susan.
On the next Suddenly Susan.
I love you, Louise. But I'm having Todd's baby.
Oh, sweet mother. So am I.
Jack and I were just married at the beach house.
How dare you! We made love at that beach house.
We've never made love.
Oh, who was that then?
Suddenly Susan, Monday night on NBC.
Did you know? He'd share a ride if he had any friends.
Does your closet look like this? Here are some basic rules for cleaning out your closet. If you didn't wear it last season, get rid of it. If it doesn't fit you today, get rid of it. And if it doesn't make you feel good when you wear it, get rid of it. Clean out your closet today and call for an appointment tomorrow. Turn your clothing into cash at the Toggery. It's on the canal in Broad Ripple.
What is it about leather? You need beautiful lines to pull it off. Meet the limited edition Mazda 626. Now in leather. Luxuriously loaded, and now with low 0.9% financing. It's time to get into leather. Get a Mazda 626 leather edition with 0.9% financing, but only for a limited time.
Welcome back to this Pacers pregame special. Game 6 about to tip off right here on NBC Channel 13. And this place is packed. Take a look around Market Square Arena. This is the 6th man is here in the house tonight. We're expecting the Pacer fans to be very, very loud. This place is sold out. And I can tell you what, it's electric in here as everybody's getting pumped and primed for this big-time showdown. Don't forget, right after the game, we'll be right back here on the scene of the crime. Live post-game comments coming up from all your Pacers. Michael Jordan, Phil Jackson. You'll see it only on Channel 13. We hope you'll stay tuned for that. And then there's the issue of Tony Kukoc, who took a shot to the elbow. Will he be able to go tonight? Or shot to the shoulder, I should say. What is his condition? How will he be? Take a listen.
Tony said I'll practice that ice on his shoulder. I don't know if he could play. I mean, seriously, the guy was really hurt, and we had to do some things with him, but he's going to give it a try before game, and we're going to see if he can go it. So, if he's all right, we'll go with it.
And we're we're back live at Market Square Arena as we get ready for the tip-off here just a couple of minutes away on Channel 13. Back to you guys on the outside, and we'll see you after a Pacers win. How's that sound?
That sounds really good. Thanks, Dave.
Well, you know, if you don't have a ticket to get into the game tonight and you want to come out here and join in some of the fun, you do have an opportunity to see it on a Jumbotron screen, courtesy of WIBC, Channel 13. There you see the screen right now. And our friends at Marquis Audio and Visual. So come on down. There's a lot of people on the street already, and be part of the big party.
And a part of the celebration we hope and trust. We'll be back with much more of our special right after this.
You should call Best Buy the Daddy Store, because he loves it. At the Daddy Store, they beam down movies from outer space on this big TV. I want a speaker to eat. All daddies go to the Daddy Store. And Super Dad flies around and gets super brains for computers and software and music.
Where daddies go for super stuff. Best Buy. Now that's a great idea.
And a spaceship comes down, and the alligators get out, and they all eat hot dogs, and then when
Where can you find the best local newscast in the Midwest? Chicago? Detroit? Cleveland? No, it's here in Indianapolis. Channel 13 Eyewitness News, the newscast that is now recognized for overall excellence throughout the Midwest, earning multiple Best Newscast awards and an extraordinary 33 Emmy nominations. For coverage you can count on of the news and events that shape Central Indiana, count on the best. Channel 13 Eyewitness News, the best in the Midwest.
Chrysler in Plymouth announces the Owner's Bonus Sale. These unbeatable savings are also extended to all GM loyalty coupon holders and Ford appreciation coupon holders. Select customers save $1,750 on America's lowest priced minivan, Plymouth Voyager, $2,000 on Plymouth Grand Voyager, or $2,000 on the ultimate minivan, Chrysler Town & Country. And when you choose our low 1.9 APR, you still get the extra $1,000 Owner's Bonus. Now get 90-day deferred payment on all minivans at your Chrysler and Plymouth dealer.
I was right. Bigger antenna, better picture. I found the remote.
If you're gonna look on the bright side, look on the bright side. If you're gonna have a burger, have a burger. Hardee's Frisco Burger. Buttery grilled sourdough bread, a large beef patty, Swiss, and bacon. Hardee's. If you're gonna go all out.
What can I say? I didn't get the word on the uniform here. My apologies for that. But quickly, let's take a look at our Doppler radar right now. We want to show you some areas north and west of the metropolitan area. You can see it flashing. That's where there are some heavy thunderstorms. Now, the watch will go down. It'll expire at 8 o'clock, but there will be some thunderstorms around. It may contain hail. It may contain some gusty winds, but that's about it. So we want you to be aware of that because we don't want to be interrupting this ball game, but just expect that some of you spots, some of you folks will see some thunderstorms in spots, but that's about it. But if anything more serious develops, then we'll jump in. Otherwise, you're not going to hear from us. So enjoy the game.
I don't suppose folks are going to be getting very far from the TV tonight. The game begins in just a few minutes at 8 o'clock here on Channel 13. And after the game, stay tuned to Channel 13 for a special edition of the Night Beat, including post-game interviews and all the highlights of Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
And a whole lot of people will be watching the game right here from outside Market Square Arena. Thanks to WIBC, thanks to the Pacers, thanks to the Indianapolis Star, thanks to you, the fans. Go Pacers. We'll see you after the game.
Enjoy the game, and we'll see you again for a special edition of the Night Beat. Good night, everybody, from City Market.
Where can you find the best local newscast in the Midwest? Chicago? Detroit? Cleveland? No, it's here in Indianapolis. Channel 13 Eyewitness News, the newscast that is now recognized for overall excellence throughout the Midwest, earning multiple Best Newscast awards and an extraordinary 33 Emmy nominations. For coverage you can count on of the news and events that shape Central Indiana, count on the best. Channel 13 Eyewitness News, the best in the Midwest.
If you want to
Where's the waitress? Where's the waitress?
attract the waitress's attention, try ordering something
So, who belongs to this good-looking one?
more tasteful.
Bolder, richer, creamier. Killian's Irish Red. One look says a lot.
New tonight at 11 o'clock.
We have breaking news tonight on the Night Beat. The first rescues came because of...
Coming up tonight on the Night Beat, we'll have
the big news in sports tonight.
The Ford spring clearance is still going on. You'll find a huge selection of cars and trucks and financing as low as 0.9% or up to $2,500 cash back with owner loyalty certificates from GM, Chrysler, or Ford. Hurry into your Ford dealer's spring clearance before this event passes you by.
WTHR is proud to sponsor the Indiana Pacers.
The 98th U.S. Open. Coverage begins June 18th on NBC.